Today I want to talk to you about climate emergency. First, I'm going to bring over Heather, an organizer for XR, who's going to do a wonderful land acknowledgement for you.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I just want to let you know that if you don't already know, we're standing here on occupied Ohlone territory. We are currently asking the U.S. government to declare climate emergency. But for this entire planet, the climate emergency actually started hundreds and hundreds of years ago, when colonization, the idea of colonization, that humans were separate from nature, started infecting the entire globe. And the indigenous people have been incredibly resilient and strong and still stand here today, deserve all of our support and encouragement and our humility to take their leadership, because they have resisted the urge of colonization for hundreds and hundreds of years. So I just want to speak to that. We are declaring a climate emergency today, and we recognize that this climate emergency has been ongoing for far too long. I also want to mention that today's action is one of many actions that we're going to be hosting here in San Francisco in preparation for the global climate strike on September 20th. The general strike for climate on September 27th, and all of the actions in between the 20th and the 27th. We are also starting to plan a week of actions in October. So the more direct actions that you can come out and participate in and get jazzed up with, all the better. We're going to be really well prepared for September and October. And that's all. Thank you.
Yay. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to talk to you about climate emergency. Today, as we stand, we have twin climate emergency resolutions, and those resolutions are sitting idle in the House Committee on Energy and Commerce and in the Senate Committee on Environment and Public Works. These resolutions, introduced in February, call for 100% clean energy to supply all U.S. power through a decade-long national mobilization. And this is on a scale we've never seen before. The climate mobilization, we know them, they like to mention, on a scale comparable to that of World War II. This is even bigger than that, but it helps to just bring ourselves to that time in history and think of how we've come together in the past. And remember that we can do that again. Specifically, the resolution calls for a national, social, industrial, and economic mobilization of all of the resources and labor of the United States of America to halt, reverse, mitigate, and prepare for the consequences of this climate crisis and to restore the climate for future generations.
Hear, hear.
Today, this very day, in a couple of hours, Extinction Rebellion activists in Washington, D.C. are going to gather and call on both chambers of Congress to recognize the truth of the emergency we are in and to pass the resolution as a first step to acknowledging the truth of this crisis.
Yes. We're here.
We're here to back them up today, right?
Yes.
We're here on Market Street today to call on our representatives from California in both the House and the Senate to support both resolutions now, to tell the truth about the climate chaos, and to finally press for real implementation.
Yes.
And I give you a little context here. This isn't coming out of nowhere. The tally we have from the climate mobilization is that 700 local governments in 16 countries have declared climate emergency. This includes the UK's May declaration that has come as a result, largely as a result of Extinction Rebellion UK. This also includes Ireland, France, Canada, New York City recently, thanks to XRNY. And it includes San Francisco, Berkeley, and Oakland. Cities in California are already leading. Where's our representative? representation. Clearly, it's not representing us. So we're here today because climate change kills.
Yes.
This is not an exaggeration. This isn't happening several decades from now even. This is happening today. We're here because reports by the UN, by the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change tell us this vociferously. And just this past week, the Union of Concerned Scientists have outlined the lethal effects of climate chaos, with specific mention of the SF Bay Area, where hotter temps will kill poor people, vulnerable people, children, and those who work outside. We're here and we're going to die in at Senator Feinstein's office because our kids were there in May. I personally left a Post-it note on that day. I don't know if you guys saw the Post-it note ritual. It was fabulous. Kids left notes for Feinstein all over the doors. I left one for Extinction Rebellion. It said, "Your moral responsibility has been clearly dictated to you by our children, Senator."
Here, here.
We'll be back. Love XR. So we swore we would be back. And here we are. In the meantime, Senator Feinstein has introduced a watered-down version of the Green New Deal. But a watered-down version of a livable future, Senator, is a dead future. This is binary. Climate chaos kills. So we're here today to be a diagram of the consequences of inaction. For our representatives who fail to support the climate emergency resolution and those who would dodge its proper and necessary implementation.
Here, here.
And we will keep coming back, as will XRDC and XRUS and the whole global Extinction Rebellion. All right, that's it for the written speech. So here's some quick little instructions on what we're going to do. We're going to have our banner in front, the red banners in front of the march, and we're going to walk one block. We're going to go into the street here and take over this lane of traffic, and we're going to march one block down to One Post Street, which is Senator Feinstein's office. At One Post Street, there are 3 entrances. So when we get there, we're going to split you into groups of 3.
If I don't,
The main group is going to be on Market. That's where we want the most people. And that's also where the fire extinguisher is going to go and get set up. Another group is going to go around to the other side of the building to Post Street and die around that entrance. And we will have yet a third group that will go down and block the entrance down below. Don't worry, we'll sort of run around and place you guys. It'll be a little bit of chaos, but that should be in keeping with the situation at hand. So if we can all please just get there and look around, and if you're in the front, go to Market Street. If you're in the middle, go to Post Street, and if you're at the end, be aware we're going to direct you down some stairs. Okay? All right, fantastic. And then when we're going to try to stay dead, and we'll have someone go around and draw some chalk outlines around your bodies. If you get super tired or uncomfortable, it's okay. We don't want anybody hurting themselves. So get up, tag someone, we'll find someone to replace you.
Non-violence.
Yes, please everybody be civilized, be nonviolent and friendly. We're not here to antagonize anyone, we're just here to tell the truth. All right, and then finally, we're going to march, and we're going to sing something as we march, because it makes us feel good. All right, so I'm going to do, we've done this one before, and we did a little modification on the very end of it. So we'll do it first as a call and response, and then once we get going, we'll just keep singing it, okay? So it starts like this. People gonna rise like the water.
People gonna rise like the water.
Gonna calm this crisis down.
Gonna calm this crisis down.
I hear the voice of my great-granddaughter.
I hear the voice of my great-granddaughter.
Here's the new part. Climate resolution now.
Climate resolution now.
Okay, all together? We ready? People gonna rise like the water. Gonna calm this crisis down. I hear the voice of my great-granddaughter. Climate resolution now. People gonna rise like the water. Gonna calm this crisis down. I hear the voice of my great-granddaughter. Climate resolution now. All right, so let's get ready to march and sing, and I'm going to pass this to somebody else and take up the singing from me. Do we have a singing volunteer? We're gonna rise like the water. We're gonna calm this crisis down. I hear the voice of my great-granddaughter sing climate resolution now. People gonna rise like the water. We're gonna calm this crisis down. I hear the voice of my great-granddaughter singing climate resolution now. People gonna rise like the water. We're gonna calm this crisis down. I hear the voice of my great-granddaughter singing climate resolution now. People gonna rise like the water. We're gonna calm this crisis down. I hear the voice of my great-granddaughter singing climate resolution now. People gonna rise like the water. We're gonna calm this crisis down. I hear the voice of my great-granddaughter.
Planet, are you? Yeah. Yay! You can join us. Walk the block.
Just for 10 minutes, guys. Come on. It's more fun.
Rise like the water. We're gonna calm this crisis down. I hear the voice of my great-granddaughter singing climate resolution now. People gonna rise like the water. We're gonna calm this crisis down. I hear the voice of my great-granddaughter singing climate resolution now.
Slow down. of my great-granddaughter. Same climate resolution now.
Yeah. How do we know?
It's going to affect all of us, our children. Yes, right?
Yeah, if you have information, you know, if you have just like a white paper or something,
All right. No, I don't know.
I think I give you my card. I don't have one on me right now. I just realized.
It's about the climate emergency. We're all in it.
Climate emergency. My time is Thursday, 2035.
Senator Feinstein acted on climate change.
Thank you. You're beautiful. Maxie, you're badassing.
All right, if we could have people some help. But first we have an announcement about yesterday's action. So we'd like to just give you a quick update before we lose you for magic.
So everyone needs to know that San Francisco has already declared a climate emergency. Yesterday at the Land Use Committee, there was the first review of the environmental report on what needs to be done. There were great things in that. One of the things that was advocated and that we really need to work on is public power. We need to take PG&E out of the picture. Most people don't know that for 100 years, PG&E has been stealing our power from Hetch Hetchy. It is the only dam in a national park that was put there on the principle in the legal agreement that we would use that for public power. For 100 years, PG&E has been a thief. Now PG&E is a felon who's responsible for killing hundreds of people. We need to get them out. San Francisco has to lead because now Newsom, who got $250,000 for his campaign, is selling us out to PG&E and wants us to pay more than our rates to cover the damages and the suits against PG&E. We need to stop them now. So please spread the word. We need to go to the Board of Supervisors and continue to support the actions. You can go to the land use section of the Board of Supervisors website and find out all the things that are recommended. Again, also the dealing with Lyft and Uber for gassing up our cities. There's many things on the resolution. Please check them out. Let's get PG&E out of San Francisco once and for all.
Thank you. And we have one more quick announcement about social media.
Hey everybody, if you have really awesome photos from today, one of the most effective ways we have to boost our message is through hashtags and proper tagging. So I want to make sure you tag us XRSFBay on Instagram and on Twitter.
What is that again?
XRSFBay. So hashtag or mention, and then we're also declaring climate emergency hashtag as well. It's really important because this message is coordinated with multiple chapters around the country, around the world in fact. So declare climate emergency is a really great hashtag as well. And if you want, send us your photos on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, and we'll get them posted out with the team account. Thank you so much. Tomorrow in Oakland at 6 to 8 p.m., the California Public Utilities Commission is meeting, and you can talk about no bailout for PG&E. Please go to that meeting, 6 p.m. You can look it up, no bailout for PG&E on Facebook. There's an event page. Thank you.
All right, everyone, thanks. Let's get out of these guys' way. And anyone who can help with banners and carrying her back to David's truck, just stick around.